I know I have reported severally on such cases to the point where you think that it is the same case. Ena debiano mede eba. Badabi. For some reason, the NPP think that this approach ebeye juma. Now, for a particular political party, adebia womu de to omo ho se womu ye emrenimfo omo abin ene omo ayese no. I don't know sometimes what runs through their brains to think that things like, you see, the NPP is a typical those political party, yeah, typical political party. Asante forward papa bi a omo time na efe no is it tian o se then in the history of Asante for omo obi omo abrantie na ye say oya Asante ni papa bi a in the history ye say oya Asante ni a wo de ne ho ekobo mbrofofo na afi wo tro omo Asante for secret no is it kweku tian. I stand to be corrected, but Asante for mon fan cheme, but Asante for will be sa. Ono ni yede tu ni din ya tu obi su tian o se die no. Aha, ono. NPP for political party no. That's exactly who they are. NDC ba abemu just 8 months. We heard the number of times NPP ninya sempe no di mrika. Ako eye embassy for ho se me reporte Mahama abanyamamo. NDC eye bibipe no dimnika ako odwe ho awonti ase just 8 months. Na mo na Ghana for ade amomo de ye yen amomo tena so 8 years. Na ke the same thing ene eye mo na ke si de bia ye report ya na ka de bia no Ghana for na ka yen ye ko embassy. One of the people I try say obeye ne ho relevant under NPP for opposition wa mo akọ Vincent Kwasefo na ye hu senia we feli poto senia wode ntro enam ende watro nkrata na nkrata na watro no ode akwa the Dean of Diplomatic Corps na wonye hu ne se NPP for atro nkrata akwa the Dean of Diplomatic Corps pe na tre se embrofofo a omoye embassy fo a wo mo Ghana no ene ya atro nkrata we akwa mo aden a NPP for say Rambo style arrest and unlawful raids in Ghana. Say ye chichi omo nkrofo dodo. Say ni ye chichi omo nkrofo wo Ghana no. Entwa yi enti mbrofofo yi embremu no moma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ban enyai. These are the same people aye na yeti na krom ha. Ye hu senia the same people are omo jawajo. Same people omo kokwa kidnap Emirates airline worker just because Mwaye later one mamu into kwano. Same people. And then they are talking about Rambo style arrest. Same people. Send your mokoko bulldog. Same people. Omu refi omu just 8 months ni. Omu refi di no mo de ye Ghana for. Yankin kind. I say I humbly petition your high office to take urgent note of the disturbing developments currently unfolding in our country, Ghana, since the assumption of office by the NDC government on January 7, 2025. Today, Ghana stands at a dark crossroads in our democratic journey. Our beloved Mr. Ramo, just give me 1 minute of your time. Let me bring to your attention this important notice. We are near to your story. So, now, article where I'm reading from Harvard University, one of the best universities in the world. Now, I'm one link a abdominal fat to a senipa ebe wuntem. What you say? Now, oba bebisa AI or say ane no kwari. Excess belly fat is linked to an increased risk of early death from any cause. Now, to say we fuswa one ya wie bia ebetumi ekun. Inti say utumi find a way to reduce the size of your belly. Na say obetina wi asimwache. Na me ameka se menye doctor. But first no, na mini, na menu for abobo, na mefu eye kese. and I menemo kase miamini mefu akofom menufu na abobono eko enyama miensa na meyeye na saa nyama miensa no me dia throw book no ewo comment box ni mu. Don't worry, se wu ni makenkan kra na ya ye book no version bi a eye video a ye trace ye wotwi mu obetumi enye no nso eno ane se wo beto book ni bi na mesrel se o click link na comment box ni mu na we hu way out how to get the book. Don't worry, just WhatsApp me on 055 807 4986 055 807 4986. Shannon son se will be bia wo beka tro se eduro bi wo ho onom ebema wefu atwen bia no oboa bibi say ni ho. Some of us we've tried it didn't work. Intino yancha story ne so. Nation has been plunged into a climate of fear and intimidation where dissent is punished and criticism is criminalized. What Ghana is experiencing is not democracy, but an orchestrated campaign of political persecution designed to anyway, let me continue. I see designed to silence voices that refuse to sing praises to the regime. It is a who enkrata wa track wa command bro for no. And then the sumo to Ghana wo sa na welcome. Asemo mo ka trem bro for no. Esumo to Ghana wo and the ye wu and the Ghana yentumi nkasa wo and the okoko kasape e wu wo ye pesi achi wo. Ngofo odi omochi awo. Mame no mensio. Mame nsepe insio. If you follow these people, ebufuo kwa. And the AC wa Ghana yenhu bi de o, and the 8 months pia NDC ba ba mu, sisi aboni a wo de ba yesu ni o. Saa na wo trauma mbrofofo no. In the dead of night and in broad daylight, armed men invade the homes of citizens. Opposition leaders are dragged through humiliating trials, and ordinary critics face bail conditions so unrealistic that they become instruments of punishment rather than justice. Ghana has become a place where the mere act of speaking out can cost you your dignity, your freedom, and your peace of mind. Isi ade Ghana ba bedani o man bia unbie wano se wo kasape ya chew. Asamu a wo kanu no. Meti hei enya kasa na me kasa. Obi aba be cheme. The Rambo style invasion of the residence of the former governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, on March 19, 2025, stands as a chilling example. At dawn, over 20 heavy armed operatives descended upon his Roman Ridge home, disabling security cameras and rummaging through his belongings like common raiders. This was so ordinary. This was no ordinary search. It was a show of brute force, a deliberate act of intimidation against a man who served this country with distinction. No vaults were found. No grand discoveries were made. Oriano say what was achieved was the deliberate humiliation of a respected public servant, meant to send a message to every former official who dares to hold their head high under this regime. Agro, yenfa agro to nchen. You see, agro nche MPP for omu nye ni papa wo. MPP for they are not MPP for nye ni papa. Sa party no. Sa MPP party no. Se uyo bi a otan Ghana na oman no opeso oman ne boa e na o join sa party no. You be a what time Ghana now person my neighbor. Now me person me bisa asifwa. And you see, it's to the people of Ashanti region. It's the kind of people you want to represent you. Na me to aba, emo obi si. Obi a wono ani trimu no, onu feel say onya asem a, onwane nko broni ho na broni ni betumi akama no. Wey, oyobi obetumi solve your problem. Wey, oyobi obetumi solve your problem. Already no to me who say inferiority complex e hano. It's as simple as that. Already no inferiority complex hano. E woni trimu no onim se wo broni no ye superior sin bibini. It is a yenya asem wo Ghana yemfa America ne yenko report ma wo broni no. You see a person a wako school edu enim, you don't even know. Se embra sa embassy si a wo mo aba o man we mu ni. Embra e wo krom ha. Na embra kra tro mo say Ghana ye international laws and ye international ye internal dealings no more form one no entum. Let me read the Vienna Convention. Let me just search online and then the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations. Let's just educate ourselves, right? The Vienna Convention on Diplomatic events and relations. Until what letter ma the diplomatic corps. Yenwe embrana ehe sa diplomatic corps for iso. Also the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations is a 1961 international treaty that codifies customary international law regarding diplomatic missions, establishing the framework for permanent diplomatic relations between independent countries. It defines the functions of diplomatic missions and grants diplomats and their missions specific privileges and immunities, ensuring they can perform their duties without coercion or harassment from the host country's laws. Key aspects include the invaluability of diplomatic premises, the diplomatic immunity of personnel from local jurisdiction, and the duty of diplomats to respect the laws and internal affairs of the host states. Where Embra yatro in 1961 up to now, Embra no ehe obiaso. Say ye de Embra no eye framework ohwe brofo na wo use ya. Or say establishing the framework for permanent diplomatic relations. Na framework no eye de uye diplomat na wo Ghana ha Embra be na wo se udi so. Embra ne say 1. Key aspects include the invaluability of diplomatic premises. Inti American Embassy ewo Ghana ha. Ukoko ra American Embassy ho a akwa ese we ra America ho na. Akwa ese we ra America nimu inti omo premises ho de. E wo se treating it say omo man. Inti ukwa eye Mali Embassy ewo Ghana ha ya, even though ewo Ghana ha say no embassy ne de ura ho a ete say de we ra Mali nimu a untumi mfa Ghana mra ntumi nko honkonko di omo eyemra. The diplomatic immunity of personnel from local jurisdiction. To omo Mali embassy ho no omo immunity from local jurisdiction Ghana mra no. And the duty of diplomats, the duty of diplomats to respect the laws and internal affairs of the host state. So we a diplomat, ewa Ghana, ewa se ubu emra, and the internal affairs, the air course wa Ghana biana, enya wasem di wufia asem. Basically, that's what emra no eka. NPP phone ni madiewe. Na denti America se NPP phone ni madiewe ni se. Embra na NDC waso no. The UK ambassador ekoko kansem efa the arrest of Oliver Baka ho. Dampare eba betro nkrata ebo UK ambassador nechi etre ne se masa di Vienna Convention embrane so na embrane se wo man bi na bibi ikoso wo man ni mu adi wo fi asem. MPP for ba be supported Dampare eka se de Dampare aka na eno ano no. And that these same people have forgotten themselves. Na asem kitwe bi a yenko reporte ema diplomatic corps. Inti diplomatic corps me pese me bisa se hwan omumfa mba ana aba embeso Mahama mu no monhwe nana. What sort of people are this? Nkrofo be ni. Inti mu de montena se nwen kakra mpo. This is not the first time. This is not the second time. This is not the third time. 8 months per NDC buy. The number of times I'm one cost our diplomatic calls for he. Me one po. 8 months pay. Na mo dia mo ye wo krom hananki ye si ye ko diplomatic call. Anka every day Ghana for be petition omu. Ye event toko mu de America ko diplomatic calls. Ene de na mu de America ko ho. Ene we na mu de America ko ho. We na mu de America ko. Chese mo de eji se bibia nsi wo Ghana 8 months pe ena bibia na mu dwane akọ embassy for bibia na mu dwane akọ mo ho say de election violence mu dimrika akọ diplomatic calls for just mo de you don't even have the mindset to see say Ghana we can solve our own problems asemba ya ni yemfa mika nko kasa ni etwi me mami no mensu Asemba ya yenko report. Asemba ya ni yenko report. Inti mu nwin kakra. Mu nwin kakra. Ehun say the black man can solve his own problems. Mu nwin kakra. Ehun say we are a sovereign country. Mu nwin kakra ehun say sa de we amu yi. Sa diplomat for amoko report. There is nothing they can do. Mu nwin kakra ehun. And you see, it looks like what they want to do is that they want to paint a dark, gloomy picture of the country to these diplomats. It is a more investment opportunity be ewo money more. No more catch from Uncroft because on and say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama who rounds a walk he's bringing investments into Ghana, so that on me catch the Uncroft we say oh that be Ghana no. The AC wa Ghana enya depa inti mama fa investment in Ghana so that investment ebe bo omai because omunim say so omai ni tumpon investment ba NDC aban no Ghana for bebo omo aba so enyuma beba and yes adia de bia yen konkɔ report say we yisi yen penti omai ne say ade AC ne bi nsi da inti mbrofofo ne nso obroni bi pese oba because obviously so obi free America no pese oba be create edwuma wo Ghana. The first point of call the American embassy. It is any back on the American embassy. Maybe embassy na katen so da bi nyanto boasie. Ghana krano yesi ntokwa wa ha. Yesi ene ye chichinipa. Yesi ye yewe ubunso bruni na kaso okay me fe edwuma ne mbabiom. It looks like that is their end game. And that is their plan. That is why bibiki tuebi yenko report. Bibiki tuebi yenko report. We also support a political party way MPP mambo 4 way okay can never be me. Montreal man you comment box ni mo me da say